I just bust a big fat load looking at old cockwobble videos I was sent from my old nigga. Hell yes, I did. In the middle of me talking to someone new. Because sometimes that shit happens. And if texting, to be specific, I'm not that freaky where I would be on the phone calling a nigga while watching cockwobble videos. At least I don't think I've done that. I don't think so. Anyway, but yeah. Oh my god, I just nutted so hard. And I cuddled my teddy bear after, and I feel sad about it. But only slightly. I feel better than how I did before, where I was just sad without an orgasm. Now I get to be like 90% less sad about it because it's like, oh, I nutted, life happened. Deep down, I think he was just mad because like, okay, about the last guy I was saying, deep down, I think he was just mad because I rejected him first. But even so, that was in the terms of, I'll put it this way, we were having a conversation because he has a racist ass cousin that he wasn't standing up to. And it's just so funny how it's like we had the most amazing date ever. Like, the date was so fucking great that it even topped the best date of all time I had last summer. You know, where I had to backhand that guy's ex-girlfriend in the face after on the second date. That was interesting. For those who have been here for a while, I mean. But let's just say, like, last year I had a date with someone where it's like they got me a ruby bracelet. We went to Burlesque. We went to a Michelin star restaurant. They got me a nice bouquet of flowers. We had matching sweaters. We got serenaded by a cute couple playing ukulele and acoustic in the park. We watched the sunset. We got multi-layer fudge. We went to an escape room. Like, we got cool ass Japanese food. Like, we did so much cool shit. And the nigga almost bought me a sword. And then we kissed pretty much almost next to the Ferris wheel at Fisherman's Wharf. And I thought to myself, this is such a romantic ass date. Like, holy shit, this is one of those dates people can't top. And, like, aside from that in Lake Tahoe, like, I'll put it this way. It has been a very long time since I've had a really, really nice date. Sure, we could bring up that guy Michael I was dealing with. You know, Lucky 37, the guy who gave me 37 squirting orgasms. Fucking holy shit. I wasn't squirting during every orgasm, but holy shit, he made me squirt during like a solid 1/4 of them, like 9 times. Oh, his car was soaked. It was amazing. He was insane. It's so weird having a dude make you come that much time and get his car turned into a goddamn aquarium from all the fucking water everywhere. Fucking, and then just fucking ghost and dip. That was wild. Fuck you, Michael, but it's okay, loser. Me and Michael would have had ugly kids. But on to the next guy. What was this recent guy's name? It would, like, we've already stopped talking. I can say his name. I don't have to call him Coke guy or 6'6" guy. Lucas. Lame ass, bitch ass Lucas. Lucas. I liked Lucas a lot. I enjoyed every bit of the time I spent with him. It was awesome. Even the times where they were fucking terrible. I enjoyed it. I still happily reminisce. Like, I was going through my phone, and even in every fucking video and photo, you see how big my smile is. You see how happy I am. There's moments I forgot where he's just hyping me up on his own accord, recording videos of me. It was extremely sweet and fun, and I loved it. And that kind of replaced, like, even the fanciest date I ever had, in my personal opinion. And that disgusts me to say. Trust me, it does. I liked him so much. But things happened. Deep down, I'll put it this way. Imagine you have the most amazing date of all time with somebody, and then you kind of joke with them, like, oh, like, don't let me go through your phone, because I'm going to look up a word that starts with N and ends with R, and I don't want to see that pop up, because I don't want to see what fucked up, no, I don't want to see what weird tweets you might have sent way back in the day. Nope, I want to be happy. I'm not thinking about it. He said, I have nothing to hide. You can go through any part of my phone you want. I said, yeah, but still, I don't want to. Also, funny enough, I hate to admit it, I already did go through his phone. Uh, yeah, I forgot this happened. Okay. Also, sorry that I'm skipping all over the place with my storytelling, but you'll get used to it. This is a video made on a whim at like fucking 12:02 a.m. post orgasm. I am in delusion. I mean, delirious. But, oh, and I'm hella horny. But sorry, pardon my language. Sorry. Staying on topic. God bless. So, the first time me and Lucas ever had sex. I remember there was, like, the day after we were having on and off sex and vibing and talking shit, and at some point he left his phone open as he went to, like, I don't know, grab some water or some fucking Trulies for us, like some little alcoholic seltzers. And me, I thought to myself, I want to see if he was telling the truth about being banned on Hinge. And I looked through his iPhone, and it seems like Hinge wasn't even downloaded anymore, so it seems like he was accurate. At least it seems like it. I don't barely know how to use an iPhone. So I thought to myself, okay, it doesn't seem like he has an account or a profile. It's not even downloaded. So I guess I am just the only girl he's seeing, allegedly. I didn't look to see if there were any other apps, because deep down I didn't want to know. I did not want to give a fuck about that nigga past a certain amount of time in case he was gonna fucking abandon me or hurt me. And I did look through his text though. And I looked through every, like, the top, like, fucking 15 phone numbers. I'll put it this way, aside from, like, a few friends and, like, maybe his cousin, there were no fucking messages. The only person in his phone was Vicky. And I remember I was like, who the fuck is Vicky? Is he cheating? And then, it's not even cheating because we weren't together, but I thought to myself, who the fuck is Vicky? My face got hot, my head got hot, and I could tell I was feeling that crazy bitch thing. I clicked on it. Vicky is the name of his mother. Like, every single message was just literally conversations of her talking about, oh yeah, I just picked up your dad from the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, oh, okay, right, I forgot he has a weird bond with his mom, so he puts, damn, you gotta really hate your mom to put her fucking first name in your phone, not mother, just Vicky. Interesting. But, I already knew they had a tense relationship. Anyway, and I went through enough to make myself at ease, but not enough to make myself uneasy. To put it that way, I didn't want to look too deep into it, but I thought to myself, okay, I apparently seem to be the only bitch, which is cool, the only lady in his life. And deep down, do I even care that much? No, but it's flattering to know. And I forget if I went through his phone gallery. I don't think I did. And even, yeah, I don't think I did. Or maybe I glimpsed at it, but then decided not to. But even then, I just saw screenshots of, like, random receipts for weed. Or, like, music soundtracks, or maybe like a few selfies. And I thought to myself, I don't want to look too hard because I don't want to go and wonder where those other selfies that I haven't been getting have been going to. Let's not think about slutty ass men who send selfies to other women. I don't want to think about that. But you know what? Life went on. We fucked. We had fun. It was a wonderful time. I liked it. But I'll put it this way. So fast forward, like I said, the last and final time we met up, we had an amazing date, amazing meetup, whatever you'd call it. And then I was joking about how I would not go through his phone because I would not want to look up a word that starts with N and ends with R. And this nigga thought to himself, oh, well, I'm going to show her anyway to prove that there's nothing there. There was absolutely something there. Let me tell you. Imagine my shock when it said the timestamp was the day before the date. His cousin was texting all sorts of fuck that nigger bitch, fuck that, like all sorts of crazy shit about some apparent black coworker he has who he doesn't like. And that got tense. And let's just say that, I didn't know how to feel about any of it at all. I felt it killed the end of the date, definitely. It killed the vibe for sure. Like, it definitely took it from a fucking 97% chance, like 90 to 97% chance of, like, a kiss or, like, a very happy ending to a date to, like, I don't want to say what percentage. I'll be embarrassed saying the percentage. Let's just not talk about it. Time went on, though, and let's just say, like, the next day, things just got so weird. He was talking to me all about 9 out of 10 women and women he regrets not asking out and this, and that. And eventually I also just, like, asked about his cousin and just... A part of me wants to say that I think the way things ended so harshly, especially on his side, was because he was annoyed that I was telling him that I think we shouldn't go any further romantically. Or at least that I think we needed some space and that, like... I'll put it this way. If I say something like, hey, did you talk to your cousin about the whole N-word racism stuff yet? And then you leave me on red and you take forever to fucking respond. And it seems like, and then it's like, I just thought to myself, why do I want to wait here this fucking long for him to apply? He's probably just going to say some bitch shit. You know what? Let me just not even focus on dating him. And I think it's because I did kind of, like, allude that I just wanted space and that I knew he wasn't going to do shit and that I just was disappointed, and I don't think that's what I would want in a man. I think he kind of lashed out, like, subtly, because he just kind of was like, oh, she's turning me down. I need to turn her down right back and act like I never had feelings for her in the first fucking place. But for all I know, who knows? Maybe he meant to. Maybe he just wasn't that into me. Men do weird shit with me all the time. Hell, I got a guy who just a few days ago, unprovoked, started telling me, ooh, do you like opal? Do you like diamond? I have an opal and diamond necklace I can give you. And also I can give you a kafaya. And I can also give you another piece of jewelry and take you shopping and give you dresses. I have dresses. You want dresses? I can. And then he was hyping up all this crazy shit. And then this guy that I've that's been trying to talk to me. He also he was like, I have a wedding ring that I already pre-bought. It's got opal and moissanite, and yeah, I want to save it for my future wife. And I thought to myself, this dude is love bombing and future faking the fuck out of me. It's not even working, but I will entertain it because I'm bored. And I thought to myself, and I just asked him, I was like, oh, well, what do you want in a future wife? And he just lifted it out like smart and funny and sexy and you. And he started, and it was just like, okay, this is apparently the riz that you can expect from a 39-year-old autistic man, whatever, I guess. I don't have much of an opinion. Uh, let's just say, have me and that guy talked all weekend? Pretty much no. Pretty much no. Like, maybe we'll talk tomorrow. I don't know. We might have a date on Monday. I don't know how that'll fucking go. I don't really know. I don't really care. And I also had another dude who was talking to me, and let's just say that guy went from huge weekend plans and wanting to take me shopping to nowhere to be fucking found. And hell, I got several guys like that. I have at least four men making big, huge promises of like, I want to take you shopping, I want to take you to dinner, I want to give you a pedicure and suck your toes after, and blah 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 blah, and eat you out for 40 days and 40 nights. And guess what? Guess who has had the driest phone all weekend? Me. Eh. I will say this though, I have at least realized, like, I'll put it this way. I was sad the other night, especially because I randomly remembered Lucas, and I just was like, fuck, I miss him. I miss his beautiful eyes. I miss his beautiful hair. I miss his beautiful face. I miss the way he would smile and look at me. I miss the way he would blush, and I miss how fucking handsome and sexy and cute he was, and how much fun we had. And how, Jesus Christ, that's loud. And how we could talk for almost every fucking second of a day from like fucking, let's say, 10 or 11 a.m. all the way to like fucking 1:30 or 2 a.m. at night, sometimes even 3 a.m. I'm just saying, that man was a very nice man to know for the time being of knowing him. He was a loser and a coward, though, so it's his own fault things ended, and he has a lot of issues. I wonder if therapy will ever reward him in the way that I hope it does. Knowing him, I wouldn't bet anything on it, really. But I will say this, I really liked that man, and I liked that it seemed like he liked me. It still hurts a little to think about. It makes me sad. But whatever. I will say this, though. I really, 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 I've been doing really well. Funny enough, this Friday I went out with somebody. It was a platonic meeting, but it was still nice. A platonic male friend. We went out to IHOP. I was eating my delicious tres leches pancakes, a part of my breakfast sampler combo, and I had a wonderful time just like indulging in food and having fun conversation. And did some things make me blush? Yeah, a little bit. Like nothing. Like I wouldn't even call it flirting. I would just say we had a fun conversation and good food. And for once in my life, in a very long time, I felt normal and good without needing romance attached to it. And I thought to myself, maybe I'd never needed Lucas. I liked Lucas because was he the nigga who was buying me food and talking to me all the time? Yeah, but I have other people who I can talk to and bond with who can get me food. And I don't need him for my happiness. You want to know what happened? I got home, I talked all about how happy I was about the wonderful day I had, and then guess what? I woke up this morning, boom. Another homie reached out. He was like, hey, I want to take you to lunch, my treat. Let's go out and talk. And we talked all about like event showcases and the performing arts scene and all the people we know and how to super run this event that I'm super excited to run. And I felt blessed because then I got home and I was just like ecstatic. Like I did so much. I went to CVS and did extreme couponing to the point where I got 4 huge bags of candy for like less than $4 total. Like less, probably close to $3. I fucking did dress designing and I got to meet up with another homegirl who gave me a bunch of clothing for free. And I got to fucking what else did I do? I got to hang out with my buddy, another male friend, and we just got to talk and joke around and make each other laugh their ass fucking off and shared vital advice. And I felt important and he felt important, and it was a mutual exchange, and it felt good having that 2 days in a row. It felt good. It felt needed and necessary, and I loved every second of it. And I want more of that. And I realize now that I don't need romantic interests to do that, but I do need more friends. I do. I need, like, if I had consistent food and consistent friendship, you would not see me crying about a nigga. Trust me, that is a consistent in my life. But trust me when I say, it was still lovely to meet Lucas. But, I'll put it this way. He's not the only guy who can do that for me. And I can do so much better than him. And I'm working on making myself happy. Even though I will say I'm currently burning myself out because I've got like 7 different things I'm planning in my head and I'm keeping it under wraps. And let's just say your girl is starting to kind of make herself sick and exhausted. So let's just say we're figuring it out. Anywho, thank you for listening. And I'm probably gonna pass out now. Or just sit here with my nice orgasmed vagina, cuddled up with this teddy bear that I love so much, even though it reminds me of Lucas. I like to see the teddy bear as less of a stand in for Lucas. And more like, when me and Lucas tried to end things before our final meeting up, he joked about how it was like a divorce and how I was getting a kid in the custody battle. So I see it more as like a beautiful son that I got out of a really rough relationship that still makes me happy and makes me feel lovely. So I'm gonna sit here and cuddle my teddy bear. Might make some microwave pasta, uh, as classy as that sounds, and I'll try to relax and just trust that everything's gonna go so lovely for me. God bless and amen. Thank you for listening.